How many people reached out to my Instagram page this week? Which post got more engagement or which story got more replies? If you have this question, you definitely need to watch this video because I'm gonna talk about Instagram Insights area. So let's check it out. Hello everyone, this is Ali Shafari. So if this is your first time watching my video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website to get the latest contents and updates about social media analytics. So today I'm going to be checking out Instagram Insights area and I'm going to cover each section. So you'll learn how to work with each section. So let's start. I'm going to explain the Insights area in this order. First, I'll cover how to check out the account metrics and the related data. And then I'll show you the post metrics Insights area. And next, I'll be working with story metrics Insights section. And lastly, I'll cover the single post Insights area. Alright guys, so I have access to this account for purpose of this video. So make sure to have the professional Instagram page. If you're not using the professional version, you have to convert your current or normal page to professional account. When you have the professional account, you will have the Insights button on your profile. So if we go to the Insights area, and we can see that there is three parts here. The first one is account metrics, as you can see. Then next we have post metrics, and lastly we have story metrics. In the first part we have also other three parts for the account metrics: account reached, account engaged, and total followers. So I'm going to cover each of them. So the account reach is obviously about how much your page is reached by users. On the top we have time range, which is set to last 7 days, and I'm gonna change it, or maybe not. You can change the time range here. Below that we have the number of account reached, which is 495 account reached to this account during last 7 days. We have geographical information like top cities that these account are from. We have top countries, top age range, and we have the gender ratio. Below that we have the ratio of followers and non-followers who reached out to this account. More than 400 of those accounts were from non-followers. It means those people or account reached out to this account page were mostly not following this page. Next we have the content reach, and we can see the ratio of posts and stories among the followers and non-followers reach. So for example, we can see that the non-followers mostly reached out to the posts more than stories. At the bottom we have top posts, which I will cover later because it has its own way of sorting things by different metrics. Actually it goes the same for the top stories. On this page we don't have any IGTV or any video, but if we have any video we'll have the metrics here, and at the bottom we have the impression, the number of impression, and we know that the difference between impression and reach is if one account reach out to your page 4 times, it will count 1 reach and 4 impressions. So impressions is the number of times account reached out to this page. And lastly, we have the number of profile visits that reached out to this account. Alright, so next we have account engaged. Engaged is all about those users who engaged with your page and your content. So if I click on it, I'll be seeing quite the same thing. as we saw for the reached accounts. I can change the date range. So here I want to change it to last 30 days. I click on update, and as you can see, there are more than 500 accounts engaged during this period. So next we have the cities, top cities that these engaged users are coming from. We have the top countries, we have top age range, and the gender of those engaged users. Next we have the follower and non-followers. As you can see, more than 400 of those who reached out to this page's content and engaged with it were non-follower. It means they were not following this page while they were engaging with this content. Content interactions are listed here, more than 1000 content interactions, and they are listed more than 700 likes, more than 300 comments. We had saves and 4 shares. This is very useful insights that you can use for your page. So next we have the top post, and as I mentioned earlier, we'll cover that later. We have the story interactions here too. We have 2 replies, 1 share, and we will cover this story metrics much more than what I said here in the story metrics area. So we had in this page there was no video, so we have no information for video interaction, but if you have on your page, you can check out here. So that was the engagement area. Alright, so next we are going to take a look at the total followers section. So we have the time range at the top left. It's set to 30 days, so I'm gonna leave it that way. In last 30 days, this account had more than 200 followers, and it's showing that more than 3000 percentage of growth, because it's comparing to the previous 30 days before that, and it's a huge growth. So next we are going to take a look at the growth chart. As you can see, we have the green and the red line on the chart. The green one is the number of follows, and the red one is the number of unfollows. So if I, for example, choose January 16, we can see that we have 16 follows and 0 unfollows. So the overall it's 16. And if we deselect this, as you can see, the blue one is the overall number of follows each day. Next we have the geographical information of your followers. We have cities and countries. So as you can see, more than 18% of followers of this page are from United States. Then we have the same thing for age range. We can see that the age range of this page's followers are from the age of 18 to 24 and 25 to 34 years old, and you can check out men and women separately. And here also you can see the ratio of your followers' gender. So in this page, gender of the followers are mostly men, and just 30% of this page followers are women. Under that we can see the most active times of your follower. So it's separated by hours and days, so you can check out this, and it could be a good hint for you to share your posts and stories during the active time of your users. And that's all for this section. Alright, so next we are going to take a look at the post metrics area. At the top, we have three different fields we can use to sort the post by them. The first one is the post type. We can choose the post type. Next, we can choose the metric, selecting the metric we want to check out. And the last one is the time period. So I will choose the 30 days for the time range. And at the bottom, you can see it's written sort by newest, so you can sort by recent post. So I want to check out the post that has the most impressions, and I want to see all the posts together. I don't have any videos, but if you have the videos, you can check out videos. But for this post, I'm checking out the impressions. So based on the metric, which is impression, I'm seeing that this post, the first one, had the most impression. So going back to the metrics area, if I change it, for example, to number of likes, we can see that this post here has the number of 24 likes. So if we go to that, we can see that it has really 24 likes. So this is how you can check out each metric, and it will give you a good hint, and you can create content based on the behavior of the user to your post. We're going to check out the story metrics area. It's just same as the post metrics area. You can check out the time range and the metrics at the top left. So for example, I want to see the stories that got most impression in last 30 days. So here they are, and we can check out more. If, for example, I want to check out there's stories that led to following this account, I can sort by follows, and we can see that in last 14 days there were 2 stories that led the users to following this page. That's all for a story metrics area. I think you got the idea, and you can use it to get useful insights. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is single post insights. So at the left bottom, you can see there's a view insights. You can choose it and sweep up. We have some insights here for this single post. So it has 24 likes, 14 comments, no shares, no saved. But it has 3 content interaction, which is profile visit. As you can see, if we go further in the discovery section, we can check out that more than 180 accounts reached to this post, and almost 90% of them are not following this page. Oh, well, that's interesting. And below that, we have the number of impression and the source of impression. Some impression coming from profile, some from hashtag, and some from home. And this is really quite interesting insights that we can check out for each page and each post actually, and it could be really helpful create and for making next and more contents. Alright, so we've learned how to work with different section of Instagram insights area. If you have any question, make sure to comment it below the video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.